back, and in this segment we will be honoring an Egyptian doctor who has just acquired the Arab Hope Makers Initiatives Award. He was chosen among 30 other candidates, and he got one of the best and top awards. Actually, I'm happy to have with me Dr. Sharif Hosni, and he's an ophthalmologist. Also, he's deeply concerned with community service, especially in terms of helping children. Welcome with us, doctor.
Well, hello.
Dr. Sharif, of course, gaining such an award for a humanitarian project and initiative, it's a very great deed. So, can you tell us more about your initiative?
The initiative of Arab Hope Makers was started at April 2017, and we applied as others. We were 65,000 who applied for this initiative, and we were, as you said, one of the 30 best initiatives. Our initiatives, they are two. One of them called Uyun Wuladna, which means our kids' eyes. It aims mainly for awareness. It's not only just to treat and to diagnose the disease of the eyes. No, it's mainly about awareness, because the problem mainly is in awareness, in people awareness. And we noted this in our work. I work as a pediatric ophthalmologist in Abu Rish Hospital, which is the biggest pediatric hospital maybe in the Middle East, not only in Egypt. And we noted that there are too many students. They don't know that they need glasses. They don't know that they have problem in their eyes. So we asked ourselves, is our job to sit in the clinic and see the diseased children, or we have to do something else, or do something more? What about those who don't know that they have a problem? How to tell them that they have a problem? So our initiative aims mainly at awareness. So we make something like a lecture, small lecture, not a lecture, session, we can call it a session, to let people know how to diagnose if their children have a problem or not in their eyes. As a parent, as a teacher, as a social worker, how to diagnose this. You don't need us to diagnose this. This is mainly this. We visited about 10 governorates in Egypt. We examined about 200,000 child, and we made 500 surgeries to treat these children. Yes, I'm happy about this award of Arab Hope Makers. It came as a reward for this for all these years. We started Uyun Wuladna at 2007, so it's 10 years now. Then we started another initiative which is called Healthy Minds. Healthy Minds, the main cause for this initiative, that we found a problem in dealing with the patients or the parents' minds, how they think about glasses for children, as an example. No, our culture says that glasses for girls is not good. Okay, she will not marry. She will not be happy with her life. So I decided why not to make an initiative how to deal with our minds. Why this initiative and why me exactly? Because I studied something called neuro-linguistic programming. To tell our audience, it is how to manage your mind, to manage your state. How to program your mind to be happier, to be in a better mood. All of us update the software of the mobile, laptop, the applications like WhatsApp, but do we update our minds? Do we update our software in our minds?
Maybe it happens automatically.
I hope so.
Or
And
maybe
I
you're
hope-
overburdened.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Maybe by
Or
experience.
even maybe we could be overburdened and it could affect us negatively.
And sometimes this update, bad update, it's not always good.
Yeah.
But we aim at good update, okay? And why to wait for an experience which may be hard or burden, as you said, to have an update? Why not to update it before this bad experience? This is an aim. We are controlled by our minds and emotions. This is what control us, okay? So our minds is controlled by what is called neuro-linguistic programming. I'm a certified practitioner for this. And the other thing is called emotional intelligence. Let's talk about something called the negative thoughts. We all have negative thoughts. Yes or no?
Yes, of course, indeed. We have positive ones, but of course,
Yes, but we have.
there are a lot of pressures in life that
Yes,
can affect
this
us.
is true.
Of course, definitely.
I don't deny
Yes.
this. There is a technique we can do to deal with the negative thoughts, which is called triple R.
Would you tell us about it, please, doctor?
Sorry?
Do you have time to tell us about it?
If you like to.
Yes, please.
Okay. First R is record your negative thought. Write it down on a paper, which is divided into 3 columns. The first one is to write the negative thought. Okay? I went into an exam. I failed in this exam. The negative thought is, I cannot cope with this college. I cannot be a good doctor, especially in our college. Okay? So I will not continue in this college again. This is the negative thought.
Yes.
The first column is record the negative thought. The second one, rationalize. Is it logic? Is it logic if you fail in one exam, you quit all your life in this college?
But doctor, maybe it's a human nature that
Yes, I know.
the bad thought pops up.
Yes,
first.
I know. I don't mean to stop the negative thought. The third
To deal
column,
with it.
how to replace this negative thought with a better one or with a positive one. I'm not the only one who failed this exam. I went into many exams before and I succeeded them and I was very good. So why in one exam, if I fail, I quit my life? No, I can study better. I can do, or I can study in another way to manage this exam so I can succeed next time. This is the positive thought which replaces the negative thought. So each time the negative thought pops up, I open the paper, I read the positive one, and I try to replace it with this one. It needs training. The problem in our minds that we need training. It's some people say that our minds are like muscles, needs gym. Some things called brain gym. What is the brain gym? Is to train your brain to do this. I'm also certified in something called self-esteem building in children and adults. And we went into a program with the social affairs ministry to teach or to make the social workers in the nurseries all over Egypt how to deal with their children. What is called the life skills.
Give us a glimpse about how to deal with the children.
How to deal with the children.
Mainly how to build their self-esteem.
Self-esteem.
Yeah.
First, don't compare your child with another one. First thing, if you compare it always with another one, he will feel that I'm not loved. I'm not accepted. They don't want me. They love this child more if his brother or his colleague in the school or something else. This is one. Number two, there is something called the unconditional love, which means I love you because you are my child, you are my son or my daughter. Whatever you succeed or not, whatever you are the best or not, but I will still love you. We don't say this. Why don't you hug your child every day? It is something, we don't do it. They know that we love them. Yes, they know, but did we show them how much we love them? I don't think we don't do this every time. Something else, as I said, called emotional bank. What is the emotional bank? It is like any bank. You put credit and you withdraw your credit. Withdrawal comes from blaming your child. Why didn't you get the full mark in this exam? Why your colleague got the full mark and you didn't get this? This is the first thing we put in our children, that we don't love them, we don't like them. We will only love them if they are the best. If not, we don't like them. This is how you can build their self-esteem. If they succeed, don't guarantee that he is the smartest. No, he did a good job. he did his best, but don't say about his intelligence. Our effort is better than intelligence.
What
This is
about,
another way.
Doctor, treating our children as adults? Because usually we tend to treat them and tell them this is yucky, this is, and you try to talk to them even when they get older, like maybe 7, 9 years of age, you still treat them as infants, and you deal with them as if they are babies, and you don't give them the time to choose or to speak their own opinion. What about that?
This is what we call overprotection. Overprotection. We have a story in Arabic which is called الدبة اللي قتلت صاحبها.
The bear which killed its friend or its owner.
This bear.
Yes.
She loved
its friend or owner
too much, and there was a mosquito flying over his head while he was sleeping. Because she loved him so much, she tried to kill this mosquito, okay, by a big rock over his head. So she killed also her friend. This is the overprotection. They have to decide. A very small thing to teach your children how to decide. When we go to get a toy or his clothes, why not to let them choose the color of the t-shirt, for example. But he is young. He doesn't know the back. How can he know if he doesn't try, if he doesn't choose? And then when we go home, don't tell him, I told you, don't do this, don't choose this. Now you don't like it. No. Okay, let's sit together. Why don't you like this? You chose it already. So next time, try to have something in your mind why to choose this. You like the color, you like the texture, you like the toy itself or something like this. So yes, I know it's difficult. It's difficult to sit in a toy store for 1 hour to choose one toy. But you let him how to decide later on, how to be a leader later on. This is one of the ways how to deal with our children, even they are very young. Why not to sit with them, as we say, time quality, or quality of time, not the length of the time, but when we sit, we say something valuable. We teach them something valuable. For example, with my children, okay, when they were 7 years old, I used to sit with them and tell them what happened in my work. What is the problem today? What's your opinion? Not sure that I have their opinion and do it, okay? But at least he thinks I have an opinion. He wants to listen to my opinion, so my opinion can be listened to. I have a mind, I can think, I can do something. All these points we teach them for the nurseries, social workers.
Okay, sir, let me get back again to the initiative and the award that you've achieved. This award is based on the number of the surgeries and the charity work that you make, or based on what?
No, because as I told you, we had this award for the 2 initiatives, the عيون ولادنا and Healthy Minds, okay?
Yeah.
It's about their effect on people, how we affected people.
It's according to numbers of how we affected many people, or?
No, it's not the numbers.
Ah.
The quality of the effect, okay?
Okay.
In عيون ولادنا,
the idea itself.
Yes, the idea itself.
Yeah.
In عيون ولادنا, I think we could change the lives of many children by changing their vision. And there is a saying called, saving vision is life-saving. When you save the vision of a child, you save his life. His life will change. His parents' life will change, okay? The same in Healthy Minds. When you change the concepts of the youth about life, what they can do something, no depression, although our circumstances now are not that good, but we can do something. So they change their lives. And on Facebook page, you can find some comments of the people who changed their lives by this initiative. This is the main criteria for choosing our initiatives.
Now, doctor, I'm quite curious about the percentage of for the eye diseases in Egypt. Which is the most common disease that you face, especially in rural areas?
In rural areas, we can say infection and allergy. This is the most common.
Yes.
But we have in children something called congenital diseases, which are diseases that the child is born with it.
It's a birth defect.
Yes, and they have to be treated as soon as diagnosed in the very early months of birth, because our vision is developed during the four early months of birth, after birth. Okay? So if you don't treat these diseases, he will be blind forever. And this is the importance of the initiative of Ayun Waladna. This is the effect what I'm talking about. Its effect is to change his life. And another thing, that we have at least 25% of the school children age that they don't know they have a problem in their vision. Many parents asked how they didn't complain before, how to say that they need this. He didn't complain because he doesn't know how to complain. He didn't see the good vision before to know that this is bad vision. Okay? Can I?
Yes, I understand. He cannot compare.
Yes.
He thought that this is reality, that this is
This
how
the
everyone
reality.
else
This is what I saw from the beginning
is
of
experiencing.
the birth.
Yes.
That's what I know. I don't know that there is something better.
Yeah.
Okay? So this was the main thing in the initiative, or in the session of the initiative.
Well, Dr. Sharif Hosni, thank you very much for joining us again, and welcome once again to Nile Cruise.
Thank you very much.
Well, now we will be going to a quick break, but we'll be back for more on Nile Cruise, so stay with us.